Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mad Real Podcast. I'm your host, Isaac. We got the whole squad. We got Keith,
What it is?
Jordan,
Yes, sir. Oh, baby.
and Wesley.
Yo,
Fuck, I want to call you Wetmouth so bad. Wesley.
Yo,
Just
shout
called
out
him
to
up. You just
Shout
did
out
it.
Yeah, I did. Fuck it. Wetmouth. That nigga here. How y'all boys feeling?
I'm good. Tired. I got the itis. I just
It's
ate.
just the weekend, man. Finally.
Good Friday.
Bro.
baby.
Oh, God. Nigga Jordan got
Well-
a fat ass. That was
Well,
wild,
I'm
bro.
gonna start off. We can start this episode off, man. Rest in
Oh, yeah.
paradise.
Yeah,
To the dog, man. To the dog.
bro.
We can't play music on here.
If we didn't have to deal with copyright issues, I would have started out with that. But
Yeah.
Bro, for real.
yeah.
But you know what, bro?
Yeah.
That shit really had me fucked up today. Like,
Mhm.
really thinking about DMX, like that shit had a flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. It's dark and hell is hot. Them shits had like it just means so much to me. And for the dog to be gone, bro, that shit crazy. But you know, we all gotta go sometime. So
and I will
Yeah,
say,
it's part of life.
although it was a tragic circumstances, if you actually followed him, you know what I'm saying. He was speaking on like spiritually positive shit. Like, hey, whatever's in God's will is what's gonna happen. So you know,
Mhm.
don't
I
have
seen
no
it. I seen
fret.
like an interview clip. Yeah.
Yeah, don't have no
Seen
fret.
something like that.
You know, if what you believe in has an afterlife, then you know he's on to a better place. You know, it's just
That's
it's just
it.
sad circumstances, man. Nobody. That's one. That's it's just random when you know somebody that you look up to or somebody that you know favor heavy just tragically passed, even though he wasn't hot or nothing. And
Mhm.
I think a lot of people, you know, Rough Riders Anthem is trending #1 now in the United States.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are trying to say, "Oh, that's fake love." No, it's us.
nah,
It's us paying homage to a legend. You know, so
facts.
Yeah, I say honestly, I just didn't realize until it was probably like a couple of months ago. I didn't realize how big DMX really was because I just feel like for at my age and just not being from like around like what New York stuff, it's whenever you hear of like early 2000s, late 90s, I just assume it was Jay-Z and that was it. Like that's all I assumed. But then yeah, I didn't realize this nigga he took over. He was that dude. And I was like, damn, I respect it.
I had like a
He was the
Rough
reason we
Riders
got-
phase
yeah,
in
he the
like
reason we had even
middle school. But I wasn't like a crazy like DMX fan. But it's like
Yeah,
that's hip hop. Like that's real hip hop right there. So when
Mhm.
hip hop hurt, I hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I did have a
When you say Rough Riders phase, bro,
yeah.
like me and my brothers had like the Rough Riders fucking jerseys, like
Oh, see,
it,
I want
like
that deep.
yeah, like we really we
I
went
want that
there
deep.
in the early 2000s, like
Right.
bro, that shit.
I mean, y'all know me. I've been bike life my whole life, bro. That nigga's woven into the bike culture.
Yeah.
He's a reason
Yeah.
mainstream hip hop.
Right.
Mhm.
What about you talking about Kawasaki's, you know, putting four wheelers and motorcycles doing wheelies in their videos before him? That's part of the lore, man. And I know real life Rough Riders who he a king to him, bro. That's they goat. He made Rough Riders Anthem is their song he made for the MC for the club, and it blew up, bro.
Mhm.
Like that's special, bro. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. But
Nigga, do you have a shirt on, Isaac?
Hey man,
Oh my
Hey, man.
god!
I'm at home out there. I can fuck.
Oh my
Well,
god!
And it's my podcast.
We about to
Hey,
get
man.
canceled, bro.
They don't
Hey,
know.
bro. Y'all lucky I got this shit on my neck, cause shit, I had my man breasts out.
Bro,
This nigga ain't put his arms through the sleeves.
right, lazy ass nigga. Oh, I got a pot.
That's bro. That's
exactly what
I mean.
happened.
Fuck.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Hey, man.
But on a more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it somber?
Less
somber
morbid.
means that. So one thing we want to talk about this week is I don't know if y'all watch SVU, like Law and Order SVU, but me and Wes, we do.
don't.
We fuck with SVU heavy.
Yep.
Is that new?
So
Are these like new episodes?
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's new, but it also includes like old shit.
Yeah.
So if you watch the old episodes, you know that it was Stabler and Benson. But Stabler went away, but he came back for last week's episode. And this nigga disappeared. If you know anything about SVU, when he left because a 16-year-old girl came into the police station and shot that bitch up. And he shot the girl, he killed her. So he left before they could investigate the shooting and all
I
that
didn't
shit.
even know that.
Yeah,
So
bro,
he
see,
missed
I'm
the
trying to tell you.
IAB and everything. Yeah.
Bro, yeah. So they didn't investigate the shooting or nothing. That nigga just up and left. So he came back on this week's episode, and somehow he jumped right back in the beat. Like he was a cop the whole time he was gone. He was like in Rome somewhere being a liaison or some shit like that. But he was a cop the whole time for NYPD. So he comes back and some bullshit happens, blah blah blah. But he's still a cop for New York, and it's like that just shows that these cops, like, first of all, white privilege. White folks can get away with doing anything they want to do, but it shows the accountability for police officers. This nigga can kill a 16-year-old kid and come back like a shit.
But
ass
didn't she shoot up the fucking joint though?
Yeah, but they still got to
They
investigate.
still gotta investigate, regardless if it's a good shooter or a bad shooter. But mind you, Isaac left out in between that story. He didn't say when that happened. He shot her. This was dead ass 10 years ago. He's been gone for 10 literally like real years. Even in the show, like
that shit got like 84 seasons or some shit.
Right. Deep.
And then the fact is, this nigga, they said this nigga shot 14 people.
Hey,
you shot 14 people, but ain't all of this is justified, bro.
I never thought about Stabler's real life. These bad cops. He's the bad cop. But I love his role.
Hell yeah, like SVU is not SVU without that nigga. But yeah, these cops can get away with anything. Like I literally just watched a video of two cops pulling over a guy. Yeah,
I feel like
that was in the service.
Watching it, I think somebody was just. I remember seeing somebody watching that shit. Yeah, now I gotta find.
Pulled him over. He had his arms out the window, and like it's a fucking traffic stop. And they asked him, like, they got the guns drawn on him and shit. And they like, get out the car. And he's like, wait, like, what did I do? And they're like, get out the car. And he was like, he told them, I'm afraid. I really don't feel comfortable stepping out. Motherfucking cop said, you should be afraid. Bro, come on, bro. Like, so, they ended up, one of the cops ended up macing this nigga. And then they reached inside, unlocked his door, and pretty much yanked him out. Shit.
World
I don't know, man.
On this.
I can send it to you. I don't know if it's on World Side. I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, send me that. That shit crazy, yeah. And also, I still think funny thing about SVU is that literally that episode basically spun into him getting his own show. Like this nigga was gone for 10 years. Pop back on the scene with his own show. Like
it's still no investigation. It's still they're not gonna investigate that damn shit.
Also, but speaking of people, white niggas getting away with what they want. Y'all seen that the Alan V. Farrell shit? On HBO?
Hell yeah.
About Woody Allen?
Oh yeah.
I ain't watched it, but I know of like what Woody Allen was into.
That shit is sick, bro. That shit is sick.
It really is.
I watched that whole shit in a day. I was like,
Yup.
It's only 4 episodes.
But it still makes you think. I don't know. It does make you think like, wait, maybe is she the bad person? It like makes you question it at some point. But I'm like, the wife.
Mom? Yeah, the wife. Yeah.
Yeah, because like some of the kids talked against her, but then I'm like, I just don't.
That's
I mean, he's the bad person, but
yeah.
it just
I guess there could be more than one, maybe. I don't know.
I just think, yeah, regardless of what you say, that could be positive on his side. Regardless, if he didn't molest the girl, which he probably did, but if he didn't do it, you still married your stepdaughter. Like, I just don't. I
Yeah,
just
yo,
can't get
that's
around.
some wild. Like,
still
and they
don't get
still
around it.
married like now.
They got kids, yeah.
Like, and she aged terrible, by the way. But like,
Oh.
what you want me to do, bruh? Like, and if you watch it, I guess if you're gonna say that maybe the wife was at fault, like I guess the first time that Woody did something to, what is it, Daisy or Dylan or whatever the fuck his name is.
Dylan.
Yeah, so like she knew this nigga was coming to get her. Oh no, she knew he was coming. She knew he was coming to visit.
Yep.
She knew he was on some weird shit.
Goofy.
And she left the house.
Yep.
And she left the kids there with the babysitter.
Right, babysit.
It's like, come on, Isaac, you should definitely watch this shit. You should definitely watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But my thing is, right, like I just had this thought.
You too, Jordan. You analytical about shit, but
I feel like Woody Allen to white people,
White Jesus.
yeah, is like
classical white.
They
Jesus.
said
honestly, I've never heard of him. But, I mean,
he
I've heard
is,
of the name. I just never knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
He is the Bill Cosby.
That's who I was going to say. I was going to say Bill Cosby. He's like their Bill Cosby or their Steve Harvey.
And literally like Bill Cosby.
Literally,
he into some wild shit.
He didn't get caught.
He didn't get caught.
Yeah,
bro, and not even that he didn't get caught. Like,
they didn't want to make it stick.
They don't care.
It just right.
They forced it to not make it stick.
Like,
yeah.
These niggas, bro, and even like this nigga finessed the investigations. This nigga been finessing the charges for years. He still ain't been charged. He not gonna be charged. Like only thing that has happened to him is he might have lost some actors or something. But this nigga, you're not really touching this nigga at this point.
Hey man.
And he already he like 80 or something. Like that nigga.
Yeah, that nigga old shit.
You might as well leave that nigga alone.
I never knew he made. Like I said, all his movies he's in on.
Oh, and look, if I'm about to say some wild shit, so get ready. If it's leave that nigga alone, free that man Bill Cosby.
Nah.
I'm not gonna say.
If it's leave him alone, free Bill Cosby.
Isaac, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not gonna speak on it.
And you know what? Because they've been letting this shit go for so long.
You know what?
Free nigga R. Kelly too.
See, we ain't say all that. We ain't say all that. Yeah, this is why we talk about the topics before we. You know what? Matter of fact, we're gonna start having these discussions pre-recorded. Because niggas be saying some dumb shit. All right, okay. Maybe you shouldn't leave him alone, but it's like, I mean, they already did, so I'm not really saying anything different. Like, if you're gonna lock the nigga up. But I do think it's some racial tie to, you know, they got Bill Cosby, but Woody Allen fucking his stepdaughter.
But I mean, like, half of the porn I watch is stepdaughter porn.
All right, bro. I don't want to do this.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I'm lagging, bro.
Well, the last point is that one is that I think it's wild that they were saying like some of the kids were like speaking against the mom because they think that like the dad was like saying that, oh, we'll help pay for your like tuition or stuff like that. But my thought is like, what? Your mom's still a celebrity too. Like you act like she can't afford to do this. She
don't got Woody Allen money. But I mean, I guess it really fucking matter.
That's what I'm saying.
She was like, fucking Frank Sinatra, bro. I know she got bread.
Exactly. You got someone.
Right.
But in the thing, she did all that with him, and they were. I was like, damn.
But that's another thing. A lot of her money was tied into Woody, because they did like mad movies together.
Oh,
she signed over her rights and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, so she really had her, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. So, at what age was? Because they adopted the girl, right?
They adopted all of them. They
they
adopted
were
like 8 out of the 9 or whatever the fuck.
I think they
How
but
old was she when they adopted her compared to when he married her?
that's what got tricky because
Who?
they were talking of stories because the one that he ended up
That he
marrying.
married?
Yeah, the one he ended up marrying.
The
So,
one he married.
so Mia Farrow was talking about stories like they'd see her, but she visited her and I think they said she was in Korea. Or I think it's Korea, but like they visited at the orphanage and they were like she was very standoffish because like her mother like basically just dropped her off somewhere and just never came back, and like so she was like that. But then at the same time, I swear they said something about she was one of the older girls that like the older kids that they adopted, so they like got her as like a teenager or something. So I'm like I don't understand
think they got her as a teenager. I think.
I just remember them saying that she was one of the older
teenager.
adoption. Oh, chill. But yeah, I don't know.
But I think,
the only thing that kind of makes it not as bad is he married her. She was of age when he married her.
It doesn't matter.
But she wasn't of age when they started fucking. And then he raised her though, like.
That's why I say it doesn't matter. Like you still raised her, so
weird, man.
Regardless of if you look at her as your like,
yeah,
you're still supposed to be
like bro, what?
She's supposed to be calling you dad, bro. Like nah.
That's like all right, bro. Hey yo,
Yeah,
what is this nigga Jordan doing tonight, bro? Yo,
what he said?
Yo, he said? Now she went from calling her dad to calling him daddy,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Papa Woody.
Come on, bro. Come on. Bro.
Put it down, Jordan. Put it down, man.
Nigga, that was a good one. They need to do this.
It was. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. That shit weird as fuck. Like,
it is.
Man.
The whites.
The whites, man. The whites is at it again, man.
So I'm at a loss because I don't know much about the situation, so that's why I'm not putting in much. But my little quips here and there. But yeah, it's like some, it's some 4 episodes. Hollywood weird shit, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it is. Yeah. It is.
August Alsina rearranging Jada Guts while he in the living room cooking dinner for the family. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Nigga, what are you talking about? That's not incest.
He did that to Will.
No, I'm just saying it's just Hollywood weird shit.
That's not really weird.
Wait, Will was cooking dinner?
Will was bro. You can't tell me these niggas on family vacations together.
Will won't cooking dinner.
No, hold on, bro. I didn't know.
Jeffrey
nigga got too much money to be cooking dinner for these.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Will Smith looked like he looked like he'll pop in the kitchen just to surprise the family. Like, well, I'm cooking dinner tonight.
Getting her fucking pelvis beat
but
by August Alsina.
He knew. Why else would that nigga be going with them for real?
Exactly. Talk about I'm helping him heal.
Penal support.
How old?
bro.
He's not close. He's not even close to like. He's not close to what Jaden's age now, or the oldest.
August Alsina was like 24. Jaden was like 43.
That's what I need.
I'm just saying it's just Hollywood weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's old Kevin Spacey grabbing ass and dick and shit on movie shoots.
Man,
I thought he was grabbing children.
Man,
children, dicks and booties.
All right. Yo, this is a rough episode, bro. This is a rough episode, bro.
But that shit, bro.
This is a rough episode.
What got me dead about this nigga Kevin Spacey is like, this nigga was like, by the way, I'm gay. Like, bro, like
try to cover it all up.
I'm gay, y'all. Balls in my face.
He trying to get on the winning team, goddamn. All right, balls in my face.
Do something.
Shout out. He tried.
Oh, bro. This nigga says, I'm gay, y'all. I like boys. Balls in my face.
I like ass.
He really panicked. Oh shit! What
Bro,
can I do?
balls
the most random 4 tweets as soon as he did
in history,
Bro.
back to back to back to back to
Oh
back.
my god, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh
Bro.
my god, bro.
The boy was on his toes.
Nigga said, I gotta say something.
I'm gay, y'all. I like boys.
Balls
Balls
in
in
my
my face.
face. I look ass. Balls in my face.
Oh my god, bro.
If I could ever meet the Migos,
It'd be awesome.
that'd be
You
the
gotta
one
ask
question.
about this. You gotta
That'd
ask
be the
about
only
that.
question I'd have to ask.
Like, what the fuck was you thinking? You
Sir, first off, this ain't no question. This is a statement. What? Wait, no. No, this is a question. Why the fuck you do that?
Why the
Yeah, why would you do that?
we,
You
nah, it's a
You
statement.
did it.
Nigga, we know that was you.
Yeah, I know you.
Nigga, you know that I can
Niggas-
see.
I told y'all about senior year when I changed my Twitter avatar to like a girl pussy, right? Asia J tweeted me and
We
was
name
like, "Yo,
dropping?
what's wrong with your profile?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Your fucking profile picture just comes out." I said, "Oh no, I've been hacked, man. I got
Oh, they got me.
Oh, they got me. No. Oh, no, they got me.
That's how I know it's Offset, bro. I know it's Offset. I'm tweeting like, man, which one of y'all was in my phone? Like,
Mhm.
hey, man. And I was fucking 17 when I did that shit.
Bro. Nigga needed Jesus back then. That's crazy. Oh, so before we go to the next topic, I kind of want to touch on this. So I'm currently 5 days in to like this 14-day, I don't know, like challenge thing that I'm kind of like no drinking, no drugs,
Right?
eating clean, like literally chicken breast and fucking bullshit ass green shit.
Like a
Bruh.
Look at this, I just called important vegetables.
You mean vegetables,
and
nigga?
fiber. Lame ass green.
Bruh. I'm tired of this shit. And it's like every other commercial is a beer commercial. And bruh, I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling.
crazy.
Hey,
God
man,
damn.
you gotta envision where you want to be and use that as fuel, bro. And you gotta kind of warp your mind and your thought process about food.
It's
Listen. Let me finish. All right, I got
go
you.
good.
So when I say this, think about what I'm saying before you respond. All right, food is not there for comfort. Food is not there for pleasure.
That's literally what I was about to say. Yep.
Food is not there for.
I'm still fed though, but I got good advice.
Yeah, it's like food is not there for a positive experience. Food is there for fuel. It is fuel. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. So if you putting in shit, what you gonna look like? Shit. Now, of course, everybody need a little shit in their life.
Well, hold on. What about West though?
Shit in moderation ain't bad. Not everybody's gonna be small. Not everybody, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be twigs. Not everybody can be 10% bite. But what you can do is maximize your life potential by enjoying shit in moderation. But the main, my goal that I try to like keep through life is like 80%. If I can eat 80% good, which means 5 days a week, so Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday morning, I got you.
Thursday morning.
Thursday night, I'm getting wings, and Friday is home. So like 80%, man. If you get 4 to 5 days a week, man, if you can eat right, yeah, in moderation. How you a meal? How you go get you?
See, man, it's. I feel what you're saying.
How you explain Wesley? I was with this nigga for 4 days and he eat no vegetables.
I ain't vegetables.
That nigga's genetics.
Nigga
man.
probably ate French fries. I eat
this
vegetables.
nigga-
In the hot pot. There were vegetables in the hot pot.
Oh yeah, that shit was trash.
But that's another thing, man. Like I said, everybody just doesn't have that genetic buildup, man. Wesley's I mix him up. An endomorph or an ectomorph. Like his frame is naturally small. His
He
metabolism
do got a nice frame.
works where even when he gains weight, he's gonna look like a small nigga.
Hey, Keith.
What you want me to say, bro?
Come on.
Even Isaac or endomorphs, whatever the fuck. Y'all the other way. Like all y'all weight, everything sits dead center. This nigga Keith got legs like fucking West.
Yo, we wear the same size pants.
Come on, yo, tell the story.
All right, so it's these. We went to this store, right? It's called it's Miyake, right? It's like a Japanese brand. So mind you, Wesley been putting me on for a while. I'm like, bruh, that shit Japanese. I ain't finna be able to wear that shit, right? So we get to the store. I'm going anyway. I'm like, all right, let me work on. Let me try to boost my self-esteem, see if I can fit these pants. But I'm probably gonna just lower it like it already is. It really can't get no lower anyway. But look, so we go. I get a pair of pants. Like they only have one size, like in waist. But so the sizes that vary are in length. I'm short, so I'm like, all right, let me get a size 1, which sounds fucking crazy, right? So I go try it on. Wesley get a size 1 too. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go up in size, right? But bro, I get in the dressing room. These hoes stretch like this. I'm like, yo. I put these shits on, bro. I'm like, yo, these shits dead ass fit. Like, they're so like I don't know how the fuck they make them, but these shits really like stretch like a motherfucker, bro. So me and Wesley could dead ass like trade these pants and be able to wear them. Like both of them. That shit is fucking wild to me, bro. That shit is wild, bro. So now I've been hitting the internets because I didn't think I could wear them. Now I know. Shit.
Been doing your Googles and shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what? We were supposed to talk about this too. This is again, they need to make clothes like that for fat niggas because it's America and we have the biggest obese population in the world. What?
They do.
What do you do to that?
Old Navy.
Oh yeah. Big and tall.
See, yeah, they do got big and tall stores. But that should be
no,
man,
they do. But
that should be bad.
They don't got no fire for fat niggas. I've been thinking about that.
You feel me? Like, bro.
I'm gonna see what I can do, man.
I feel like fat style is equivalent to female sneakers. Y'all don't want no no odd brand stuff. You just want what everybody got, but y'all size.
Right.
That's it. Like,
bro,
like my thing is,
can I just get a 40? Nigga, I'll squeeze to a 38, bro. I really will.
As far as like shirts go, the three the three main brands that I wear, like if I'm going out, Polo, Nautica, or like if it's like some like some streetwear like a Champ shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But like, bro, like I want some fucking H&M shit and all that.
You hurt in H&M, bro. Nigga, I'm hurting H&M.
When I was in shape, I could barely fit H&M.
Yeah.
I was wearing double legs.
Yeah, but still, nigga,
it's not
for niggas.
H&M is not the way.
Where we go? What, Zara? I went to Zara with West. I put on the XL jacket, the bitch ripped.
Bruh. That shit is not for us, bro. But it's not for fat niggas. That shit don't even fit Jordan. I damn sure ain't gonna fit me.
I mean, I don't know what skinny niggas shop at, but wherever y'all shop at, it'd be nice to have something for fat niggas too, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I'm a thick boy. I ain't quite fat and I ain't skinny. I'm a thick boy. You know what I'm saying? That's all about. I wear athletic fit jeans, so they loose in the ass but tight on the ass.
Yeah,
Loose.
Because all this ass I got, man.
That's all you can wear for real, because like, bro.
Shout out
them other shits, bro. You try to sit down, bro. Goddamn.
You have any big 541 Levi's athletic taper? Thank me later.
541.
I'm about to see what's happening.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
Exactly.
I've seen them. I've seen them before. I've seen them. Hey, yo, text me that though. Nah, that ass.
I wear like long fit tees, but they like regular t-shirts. So they like I wear XL because of my shoulders, but like it fit like a 3X.
We can see your shoulders.
So it's tight on my shoulders, but it's long, so you don't see my gut and shit. And it made me look a little taller because you can't see my waist. Like I'm high waisted, so I got small torso. So hey,
that's why you. That's why you say you 5'10".
I am 5'10".
Like a
6 foot nigga.
You, Huh?
Me and Ray Sean legs come to the same spot.
Why do we know this?
Y'all niggas laid down.
Right.
How you know that? I built like Mike Wazowski.
Niggas in the bed like this.
No, I said the wrong thing.
Oh, niggas sus. Y'all niggas are y'all niggas lay in the bed waist to waist.
Niggas had briefs on.
Right. My brief gotta be brief.
Shit.
Nigga.
That nigga Ray Sean took his pants off. Nigga George, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to see if I'm
Need that extra leaf.
Yeah.
Briefs with
Oh,
goals in.
Oh fuck, my stomach hurt.
Oh, man.
Okay, yes.
I got something.
Yes,
I know y'all want to jump into the Kevin Sanders.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
let's do that. Let's do
No,
that.
go ahead. What you got? Is it quick?
Nah, cause it's. Nah. We're talking about this.
Man, you
after
done
the
built up
podcast.
the goddamn.
Nah,
Yeah,
this
now I'm
Patreon.
horny.
This Patreon. This
All right.
Patreon. This
Oh,
Patreon.
shit, I'm
stuff.
scared.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hold on. What you
Wait a minute.
say? Hold on, bro.
This shit
Hey,
just
bro.
chimed in. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry. Well, if you get your dumb
Dumbass.
Shut up, that
Take
boy.
that hoodie off, bitch. You in the chat.
Yo, champ, bitch. Yo, shout out to Nick, man.
But all right, Keith, go ahead.
I'm gonna let Wes
Talk about your man, cause it's your man.
Wes,
bro.
go
I
ahead,
got
Wes.
some things to say about this one.
Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead, Wes. I don't feel like introducing the topic.
So, happened to come across. I feel like a lot of people have heard about him before, but Kevin Samuel. That's on it. Yeah. Samuels. So he's currently a big YouTube, Instagram sensation. Originally people were saying he was like, what did he do? Like a perfume salesman or something, and then he ended up becoming image consultant, and then from image consultant, now he's here on the YouTubes telling women about what what they need to hear, or what they
thought they wanted to hear.
It's not just women though. It's not. He tells women and
Yeah, he tell men to.
Well, he said
it's a rarity for them.
how to obtain high valued significant others.
Yeah.
Well, he said he started out with men, but
he did do.
He won't get in that buzz.
Yeah, dudes don't like clap back as much.
Yeah.
Or they're expert. I feel like I don't know.
You know what it is? What it is men take the advice because like it's what they need to hear. If you listen to the joint, what he told the dude, he told the nigga, you fat, you short, and you make less than $15 an hour.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Why would a woman want to breed with you?
This
Like, bro, seriously took that nigga advice. Like I get it.
Right. But I still feel like at the same time, it's that, but also I just feel like dudes just more realistic. It's just I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all go ahead and say y'all pieces. I'm gonna go ahead.
I mean, I don't really have like I don't have a think piece on it, but it's like I can for real, like before I used to see his little clips on Twitter and shit, and that's what everybody's seeing, and that's why everybody forming their opinion. But yeah, once you actually watch the videos, a lot of the shit he's saying does make sense. He kind of lose me on the like the body, like the body shit, and like some women just bigger, and some people prefer bigger women, like shit like that. But yeah, that's really the only the only place he lost me at, and it's like at the same time, it's women coming in here saying they want this and this and that. All right, but it's like, all right, this is what these type of guys tend to want, but you don't want to hear that, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you okay? So this nigga is a misogynist when he is literally answering people questions with stuff that seem to make sense. Like I don't fact check none of these statistics, but he getting them from somewhere. He not pulling them out his ass. So it's like, you know,
I also had to say two things is that like two biggest things that like because he was on what No Jumper at one point,
mhm.
and they interviewed him, and like the dude that was with Adam 22, like his co-host dude, like I guess he was the one that found out about Kevin and he told him. But he was basically saying that like the one thing that he realized was crazy is out of like all the ones that dude happened to watch of Kevin Samuel like videos talking to like random girls. The one thing that like no girl ever said that they were was love. Like they never brought that point out. It was always like, well, he needed this, that, and this. Like they didn't even have no. Like if it's like if that's all you would have heard, like I don't know, you get more understanding. But like no one ever said that at any point. And then also, I think he has his moments where he just goes off on a tangent. But like the best thing that I like is that he basically says like, you know, yeah, y'all looking for like 6 figures dudes, but like he just tries to show them that like you don't need a dude that make 100 because you automatically neglecting dudes that make less than that. Like you automatically like neglect what like 80% of the population.
Yeah, and it's like you're saying that, you know, you want a nigga that do this and you don't want to work and you want this many kids, and it's like, all right, well, niggas that make $200,000 a year that are single, that, you know, do this and this and that, whatever you want, they tend to want this. Are you that? No, you're not that. Oh, but what about this and this and that? No, they want this. And it's like, no, you're not that. And it's like people mad at him. Like, oh, he's a misogynist for telling this woman that, you know, she doesn't fit that mold or whatever the fuck. But like you haven't heard many, well, other than like the pick me niggas on Twitter, you ain't even had many niggas say like, oh, this nigga's wrong. But at the same time, there's never ever been, I ain't gonna say never ever, but there's not really a lot of media where niggas are actually saying how they feel or their real thoughts. And it's like, you got 75 fucking talk shows where women is just gutting niggas to pieces about how niggas are, or, you know, how niggas act, or what, you know, how it is dating niggas. But that should have never fly if men did the same shit. Not on like daytime television. Like that should have never rocked. That should have never rocked. So that's pretty much all it is. And then you seeing it, and it's coming from somebody that's like the brutally honest, like no bullshit. Like I don't agree with the nigga word for word, but the nigga is actually saying something that makes sense to men. So it's like you got somebody that kind of shake the room up, and especially in a time of like, you know, feminism and everything. That shit just sounds wild, but for real, it is what it is.
Like what I be trying to understand, right, is like why these women get on here and it's like I saw in the episode he alluded to like they feel like they deserve this type of nigga, like they deserve a 6-figure nigga. Like I don't know, like why you can't build something together to where, you know what I'm saying, like it. I don't know. It's weird to me that you think you should get a nigga that make $150,000, but you only make $30,000. Like,
yeah.
How does that add up?
But like he said though, niggas don't care. He say niggas don't, or men like that don't care about money. Which I ain't gonna say I don't. I mean I'm not whatever. But yeah, so like if the money doesn't matter, what else are you bringing to the table for them? Like, I guess he says the high value man wants, you know, fitness and fucking cooperation, submission, you know, feminine, and it's like a lot of women now, which is, I mean, it's cool to be independent and but I guess he's saying that men see that as masculine and it's not attractive, which I mean that's really debatable, but depending on the men. But I guess men. I'm guessing he talks to a lot more men than I do about these types of things, so maybe he has more insight. But in a time of feminism and the fucking just every minority group being empowered, which is fine, which is great. We're kind of losing, I guess, the social order, so to speak. So
Jordan, go ahead.
Never ask. How y'all doing today,
this
fellas?
nigga drunk.
All good.
All right, so I think Kevin Samuel's video should have a disclaimer. He is only speaking to a very small percentage of actual functioning adults. Period.
I wanted to, I agree with that.
No fucking adult who knows what his or her self-value is worth and knows what his or her wants in a man for love, for an actual foundation to start a legacy. They wouldn't be calling asking for the qualities they speak on, even for the men. The men that he's talking about, those qualities are I call them quantitative. There's something that can be physically measured.
Mm-hmm.
Real foundation is built on qualitative.
And I will add that this high value man thing is something that he came up with, like his criteria that he developed. So it's not
subjective.
Yeah.
So that's why I think everything. I think for some reason, like it should be a disclaimer, like, hey, this is not how everybody feels about everything. It's not final said. He does speak to. I feel like more men agree with him because he speaks in terms of traditional gender roles, which we are accustomed to because that's how we were raised in today's society, where gender roles are kind of supposedly non-existent. But the females that he calls always play into the gender roles, but don't want it to be affecting them. They just want them to get the benefit of it. So that's another. I think he's like the Derek Jackson for men. For real. That's why they was battling head to head because they was both doing the same thing for the opposite team. To me,
I don't.
To me, because you can say he was, he told men what they needed to do. Derek Jackson said the same thing about women. You women need to stop doing. But his primary following was men. Just like Derek Jackson's primary following before all the Fallout shit was women, right? Am I lying?
I don't know too much about Derek Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know about.
But y'all know who Derek Jackson is, though. Right?
No,
just the cheating part.
Oh yeah.
The nigga that be like, you women deserve better.
Dude, he hates black men.
That's how I'm not saying that because he said things that were true as well. If you were looking at him as an objective standpoint, but he was playing on the heartstrings of women who have been misled, misguided, and done wrong by men. He's playing on, and Kevin Samuels plays on the heartstrings of men who feel like they aren't appreciated enough for what they bring to the table. Okay, so bam, I think he does what he does what he does very well. He never said he was a relationship counselor. He's an image consultant. And that's what I'm saying. He's only speaking to a small amount of people. And I personally don't believe in half the shit he say. Because like I said, the things I believe in, how my foundation, what I seen work in real life as a foundation was all qualitative shit. How you carry yourself, how you take care of your family. How do you act in public? How well do you help your partner grow? That's the kind of shit I was, that's what I deciphered in my head led to a strong foundation for a legacy. You know what I'm saying? All the shit about 6 figures and, you got to be fit, feminine. And man, I want my significant other to make money. I want her to be independent. Kids and all that shit. Teamwork make the dream work, man. Everybody, different strokes for different folks, man. Nobody's gonna have the same cut dry formula. That's why I'm saying I think he literally only exists because of social media.
But to oppose your point, the women that are calling in or chiming in are putting these quantitative criteria on niggas.
Yeah, he's not coming up with them.
But no. I'm not saying he's wrong for what he's saying, but I'm saying he's speaking to a very small percentage, bro. day to day. You go to
I see what you're saying. He
you
gives
get
them
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
platform.
Like,
yeah.
Social media has led to this because you know all of the niggas ain't shit posts, and then we get the bitches ain't shit posts on Facebook, and you women always do. Oh, you black men up. That social media has literally created this nigga a space to step in.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I think it goes so much shit that like we see nowadays, and like I feel like what you, Keith, how I jokingly say like you hate females. I feel like a lot of it comes from Twitter. Like I feel like we got to get off
it's real life.
We got to get off the internet for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely real life
but
too.
My thing is, you don't have to. If that's what you do for entertainment, it's cool. But I think just like you know, like a lot of people speaking on now, like yo, a lot of that social media ain't real, man. Like real life is different than what you post. When niggas posting they happy, they be the same ones staring at the barrel of a gun every morning, drinking alcohol. You feel me?
Bro, like, I've seen crumbling relationships, and they look, or in real life, and they look fantastic on Twitter.
Yeah,
on Instagram.
like you get what I'm saying. So I feel like me being, because I step back from social media all the time. I post what I want to post when I want to post.
You only post on close friends, nigga. You post
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm not big into it, so I can step away. I can see the outside the box picture. Okay, he doing that for that crowd, but he ain't speaking to all these folks over here because all these folks over here don't pay him no mind. Like I don't pay him no mind. Like he called the shorty that owned her own business, 6-figure business, a 5. Like regardless of what she looked like.
The one with the kid.
Yeah, she called his show with the quantitative wants in a man. So she set herself up. That's why I won't like, oh, he was wrong for doing that. But you know, you never know what kind of lady she was. She might have been in a point of arrogance by just a point of like stupidity just by calling and putting herself on that platform. But to me, the average person, and you know, we probably gonna get feedback like, oh, well, most women do want this. Most just like, you know, I kind of tied into the whole like I love my sisters. I'm not attacking nobody, but when they say black women are the most unprotected like group in the United States, like nigga, I would die for a random black woman if she getting attacked. And a lot of y'all if y'all seen a black woman literally in help, I don't keep him out of his business.
Nigga putting stamps on.
I mean.
But my thing is, you not for the most part, you're not gonna let any other ethnicity do anything to a black woman.
Oh yeah. That's fact.
You're not.
That's fact.
Now, if it's a couple arguing, yeah, I mind my business. But if it's like
it's like somebody, you know, what I'm saying,
if
like
he's choking the shit out of her, I'm stepping in, bro.
Yeah.
Arguing is different because everybody argues. But physically, you can ask Dally. Ain't nobody ever done nothing. Niggas I've seen niggas talking crazy to a black woman before in Austin. And Dally had to calm me down because you know how I was rocking. I'm going to step in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
blame me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was. That's why I'd be like, yo, yeah, like, they take social media. You only see extremism on social media for the most part.
Right.
And I think that's where he fits in, that extremism, like the extreme high value man. Man, ain't nothing. A high value man is a nigga that is loyal, faithful, and he wants to build a legacy with you. That's a high value man, a good man.
Big facts. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I think he like I said, he fits in. That's so he does what he does well, and he knows it. Because like I said, I don't pay attention to half the bullshit he say. Because theoretically, half of us is half high value men in the squad. You know what I'm saying? Based off of his stats, we don't talk like that. When it comes to legitimate, you know, of course we talk shit, but legitimately, y'all gonna settle down with somebody y'all feel y'all can grow with. It don't matter what she make. It don't matter what she make.
But do you not think that matters to women though? Is what I'm saying.
But my thing is, I don't know, and I can't say it don't, but I can't. I know it ain't all the way true.
Right.
Because I got one back there that married me when I had negative $500 in my bank account.
But you
I feel
benefits.
like this. I feel like
I'm just talking shit. Go ahead.
Benefits.
I'm just talking shit. Go ahead. Nigga.
About to go off.
Nigga. I died in this country and fucked that time.
It's not
But
the amount of women. It's not the population of women that think like that isn't as big as the internet makes it seem. Is
Right.
pretty much.
Put it like this. Put it like this. I'm gonna put it just like this. You get on Tinder. How many profiles of men you think is saying, "Yo, I'm just trying to chill, kick it, let's fuck," type shit? And how many girls say, "I'm not here," no matter what their intentions are. They say, "I'm not here to fuck. Get to know me. Take me out." Like not.
Two on
No,
Tinder.
no, I'm saying in general, nigga.
Nah, go ahead.
God
I
damn.
got you, bro. I
No,
got you.
nigga, never mind.
He
I'm
putting
telling
up
you.
the story. He just starting up. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
I think I personally think women are there for the emotional comfort. I think women love emotional comfort. I think that's what they build their relationships off of. It ain't how much money you make. Because I done been broke and dated some bad janks. Y'all know. Bro.
But is it long term?
That it doesn't matter. I was selling long-term dreams to a lot of women.
That's fucked
Oh,
up.
Hey,
That's fuck, and that's
Boy,
exactly
get it how
why
you live.
niggas like you
Yeah.
fuck it up for niggas like
over,
me. That shit crazy.
This is old me though. But I wasn't even me. I wasn't interested in. I mean, of course, I had to be physically attracted, but I was attracted to bigger women, skinnier women. You know, it was how you carried yourself was more.
Yeah,
sexy.
I don't really agree. I mean,
But even with
a lot of
even
his
with the, they want
physical
to be
stuff.
feminine. Nah, like if a shorty can wrestle me, shit, that's attractive. Yeah.
That's
She do
all-
what?
yeah, that's you.
Wrestle.
But you
That's
like,
sort of my-
Jeez.
yeah, you like. No,
I agree. I think that is kind of weird. That they're the physical. I think
that's what I'm saying.
niggas got preferences.
yeah,
It's
niggas.
such an-
Everybody got a preference.
Even for the women calling this show, because it ain't millions of women. It ain't
Mhm.
probably a couple hundred thousands. But even then,
Wait, what do you mean on the show?
call it his show.
Oh
Or
yeah.
his show.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
For advice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not millions of women.
Hmm.
In
Comment. The comment
That's
section
what
is
I'm
all
saying.
negative.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a small population of women that think like that. It's
Following
not-
his niggas because he plays on our heartstrings. He knows what we want to hear, and that's what
Yeah.
he's telling women. He's telling women what niggas be saying anyway. But I think it's such a small population of niggas who actually have their shit together. They're not calling another fucking adult to try to get tips on how to find somebody they love.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But do you?
I asked my parents about love.
But do you think? But yeah, that's true. That's true. That's definitely true. But do you not think that the women, the things that you're telling the women that are calling in, as far as
what high value men want?
no, well, as far as like, you know, you don't necessarily, like Wesley said earlier, you don't necessarily need this fucking $100,000, $200,000 a year nigga. You get you a nigga that might make $80,000, $70,000, and just have something like, you know what I'm saying?
I would say he'd be more credible if he was actually trying to give love advice along with the image, because he's not image consulting nobody.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, he says it's 100% relationship advice on how to get a man, like get a man advice.
I don't think that's what his background is just image consult.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, he doesn't really.
I would give him more credibility if he was saying, so you're saying you want this, but here are the qualities of a man that sounds like you want. Like you want a man that sees you as a partner. You want a man that's willing to do, like he should, like I feel like it's 100% to him about high value men. Like,
No, I
like,
I don't think so.
no, I'm talking about, because I understand the women calling like I want a man that makes it, but like I said, he sticks on to like, well, these men want this and that. You don't know that. I know niggas that make 6 figures. They just want their wife to work and have kids, and they live and have a family life together. They go on vacations and shit. They want their wife to be their partners. Most of the niggas I know wives work that make 6 figures or more. I told you I got niggas about to be millionaires. Well, attempting to be in my circle. Ain't none of them niggas talking like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But like you said,
group, bro.
Okay, but
that's what I'm saying based off my experience. To me,
that's what I'm saying based off your experience. That's also a small percentage.
But is it?
Yeah,
I think so. Put it like this. Put it like this, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like this.
I got you.
In my line of work and where I've been and who I've talked to and the conversations I've had, I've probably talked to I've probably gotten to know on a first name, like we actually sat down and had conversations, talked about goals and shit. I probably talked to over 50 people who make six figures and know how they and can tell you their demeanor towards stuff like that. So and this is firsthand experience from now. Granted, we were all in similar environments. We all come from similar backgrounds, so that might be why we all act similar. But I think, like I said, he's talking to such a small. He's talking borderline celebrity, like famous. The average nigga niggas who make six figures ain't rich. That's what I feel like. That's why it's so odd to me when he says these things.
But the women that are calling the women that
bro, y'all keep bringing up the women.
That's what he's talking to. Hold on. Listen to me. The women that are calling in, these women are calling in, fucking 35 years old with 7 kids, and saying, "I need me a nigga that's making 500,000."
And I get it, Keith. And I get it. And like I said, he would be more credible if he's like, "Why is that number important? Why that number?"
He says that, and they can't answer him.
No. He says, "We have 2 kids. So you'll be lucky if a nigga with $80,000 touch you." That's the
he do be saying shit like that. But some of that shit is just funny. But like,
he doesn't come with productive feedback. And how I'm saying is how he labels high value men. The men that I know personally who qualify as high value, and Keith, I'm pretty sure some niggas that work around that qualify as high value. They don't think like that, and that's why I'm saying the way he describes that shit is off. It's off.
I'm not gonna necessarily say it's off. I think his delivery is off.
You can say that, bro, but like I said, 100,000, like 6 figures. I'm going off of what he says. A high value man, 6 figures, 10% of the population to grow in income, blah blah blah. Nigga, we almost make that. Some of us.
Yeah,
it's not a lot of money. And that's why I be saying, instead of giving them realistic expectations, what comes with a 6-figure nigga, like 6-figure taxes, 6-figure debt, 6-figure problems, 6-figure work schedule, 6-figure taxes, especially if you own your own business. Like, he doesn't give none of that. He just gives them their downfall as a human being. Oh, you had 5 kids before you was 30. Ain't no nigga gonna want to touch you. You had a kid in high school. You gave this man the highest honor, and he didn't marry you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not giving qualitative, or he's not getting any constructive advice. He is literally saying you don't qualify for a high value man. How? Like, that's what he labels and construes as a high value man, and what their beliefs and their interests are just off to me. That's why I say I don't pay him no mind.
But I guess
even put it like this, even if I was single, I'm happily married, and if I know how I can tell you how I was when I was single. Even if I was single, making money, I'm
goddamn dog.
Yeah, but I was in it for the physical attraction one.
Were you?
Yeah, nigga.
This nigga lying.
Fuck. But if I was making the money I'm about to be making, and I was single, I still would be the same way. I don't care what you do. If I want to get to know you, and if I feel you have the qualitative, like, characteristics that I can envision myself building a legacy with, I don't care if you got a kid already,
bro. But how many niggas are going to take on? Listen to me.
We're talking about Keith. We're talking about not celebrities. Everyday working niggas making 6 figures. That's not a lot of money,
bro.
It's not a lot of money.
Bro, none of us. Listen to me.
You already know Jordan Wood.
Yep.
Bro, I'm not gonna say one kid. I understand one kid, bro. Listen to me. These women be calling in with like 3-4 kids, bro. 3-4 kids and be like, 3-4 kids demanding niggas to be a certain way. Like, come on, bro.
You are literally stuck on that small point that I already dissected. It's an extremely, extremely small percentage of women calling with those kind of living situations.
He's talking to one woman at a time.
But that's my thing, bro. Like, it's such a I'm telling you.
I'm not saying I agree.
How many people you know with? Just think outside the box right now. How many women you know with 3 kids would say, "I need this" versus "I just want somebody that can help me raise my family"?
I don't. First of all, I don't know a lot of women like 3 kids.
Just think logically. I'm talking adult women with their shit together. not childish ass adult, not childish ass girls, adult women who work for a living. How many of them, if you gave an opportunity, like have a man, you can have a man with $100,000 that makes 6 figures versus a high quality man, a loving man who will help you raise your family, and y'all can, y'all won't struggle.
I mean,
as you, somebody with you really think all the women will be like, oh, give me a 6 figure nigga. And if you think that way, I can tell you why you do social media,
bro. But what I'm saying is, I know first of all, none of the women I know are in that situation, so I really can't speak on that. I'm talking about in the situation of having their shit together and having 3 kids and all that other shit.
Multiple kids.
It's a small percentage.
But that's what I'm saying. What I was trying to tell you earlier is I'm not agreeing with him on the majority. I'm just saying what I guess the woman he is speaking to, like at the present moment. People are saying that he's this or he's that, but he's telling the woman that he's speaking to, like, yo, like just chill.
I don't think he's misogynistic. I already explained how I feel like how he plays a role.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I think he would be more credible if he gave them sound advice. I ain't seen that nigga give nobody sound advice.
That's true. That's true. He do be. I mean,
he telling them to take get therapy or something.
Yeah,
he dogs him, bro. He literally dogs him. So what you want in a man? Oh, okay, I want 6 figures. He got to be able to take care of me and my kid. This and that. He'd be like, "When you have your
what
kid?
do you bring to the table?"
Yeah, and
then they tell her, and then. But no. Oh, I'm gonna say actually, I've seen a few where he tries to like, hey, maybe you should lower your expectations because I mean I feel what you're saying, Jordan, about how like these 6-figure men don't think like this, but he'll tell them like maybe you should lower your expectation and just try to find a man, a hardworking man, somebody that will care for you. And pretty much what y'all just said, somebody to care for you and look out for your kids. And they still say, yeah, but why can't I have this?
You're right.
And then that's when he becomes
dog.
I've never disagreed with what he said. But I'm not the type of person like lower your expectations. You want too much. I should be like, you should just look at these qualities and whatever else comes with it is a bonus.
Bro, nobody that calls into that show says.
And I get what y'all are saying, bro. But like I said,
and Jordan says a small percentage.
It's like Jerry Springer. It's like Jerry Springer. Y'all gonna judge y'all opinions based off all the motherfuckers that come on Jerry Springer? That's how small a percentage.
That show was on for 50 years though, so that might be a lot of people.
Hold on, bro.
Daytime television.
That's my shit.
More Povich.
Fuck more, nigga. Jerry, nigga.
I'm trying to figure out how was I watching these shows? Like daytime television.
Bro,
how was I not in school?
They used to come on late at night too.
Come on. At 3:30, I get out of school at 3:00 in elementary school, bro. And out there, be at home right on time. Watching Jerry Springer with my mom.
Gotta be home.
We watching this shit together.
Watch my stories.
Don't happen, bro. I'm not saying it's not people out there with those expectations or those are looking for those qualities, but I think he speaks to such an extremely small population that most people, not saying everyone, most people, most adults, with they shit together, would just be like, okay, this is entertaining. But I think
it is. That's why I
think it's entertaining, but it also, like I said, he plays on your heartstrings. That's why you follow it close. That's why niggas follow.
So hold on. Let me ask you this, Keith. Do you think that? Do you think the population of women that are like that? Do you think it's a larger population out there than what we think? Because I would honestly say
I can't really. I wouldn't really say that. But what I'm saying is there are women that have these expectations or these criteria that
And most of them got fake booties and titties trying to be in somebody's video and get pregnant.
I'm not even. I'm speaking real life too. Like I.
But I mean, but my thing is though.
But at the same time, this shit, a lot of this shit is for entertainment for me. Like,
Yeah.
me and Wesley just be laughing at this shit. I don't live my life like this.
So I laugh at it. I definitely, I watch it. I laugh at it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't. It doesn't. Nothing he says or nothing they say comes inside of here. It doesn't go in my head. It's literally like I watch it, I laugh, and oh shit, look at this LeBron dunk. Like I forget about it, bro. Because it doesn't to me, being the critical Van Sticker I try to be, it like nobody would fucking any kind of sense would call that nigga.
But I see, I guess in real life on a smaller scale, I do see people, not even just women, just people in general, men too, just having these I'm not gonna say unrealistic, but just unnecessary standards or unnecessary criteria for whoever the fuck.
But you know what though? That's okay though.
To those people that you're thinking of, how many people can you relish on the opposite end where they're more realistic and more quality based and just normal, quote unquote, relationship thinking? I mean, most of them, right? More of them are on the like, oh, they gotta make this, they gotta make that. I'm talking like I just want to see what your you know.
I mean, as I get older, I guess it's getting more common. I can't really say.
I'm talking about people you hang around, bro.
But the thing is, I hang around niggas that think like me. Not everybody think like me. Y'all think like me.
But bro, I hang around people who don't think like me, and I can tell you how I see. Now we all are in similar environments, but everybody I've been with or been around thinks like me. Like I said, if everybody thought like that, I wouldn't have had the success I had as a single man when it came to physically attractive women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
dog.
I was broke, nigga. Broke.
But I guess.
Bro, at 36.
No. Yep, nigga about that.
Definitely not finna do that.
All I'm saying is, I personally, of a personal experience, personal encounters, I personally believe more people have the qualitative approach to where it's all about the type of person. Because anybody's situation can change. That's how I look at it. There've been plenty of $1 million niggas declare bankruptcy and now they fucking in Ponzi schemes and shit getting fucked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like that money ain't going. Money ain't going.
What is that clicking?
You hear that?
It's Jordan. Yeah.
Stop, please.
You're right, or vice versa. Like I said, you can have.
Put the gun down, Jordan. Oh,
you can go.
Oh, you know how you are though. You know how you are.
You can go from what minimum wage to decent hourly to salary. Everything can flip around.
But don't they say like a lot of marriages end over money, or most marriages end over money?
Most of divorcing, a rather large portion. One of the factors were financial troubles. But you got financial troubles, and if you make 100,000, you spend 150,000 a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's when financial problems doesn't mean you broke. I know broke niggas that have been married 30. Pearl ain't never made no money. Pearl's married 32 years. Big Mama and Big Papa, her mother and grandparents, her mother and father, they ain't made no money. Married 52 years. She married him when she was 16, but we ain't going to that.
Hey, yo, so why would you even say that? So why would you even say that? Jordan, put it down,
bro. It's my ADHD, bro.
What is up with you? But I know that shit picking up double in the mic for the recording.
I don't know how you been.
Hey, speaking, you don't know.
Oh God.
I'm gonna call her right here.
You got any feedback in the comments? Nothing.
Oh yeah, you got any questions?
More so just comments, not really any questions.
Who talking shit?
Nobody, for real.
Is Ivy in here?
Nah, Wanda is in here. I don't know if she's still in here, but she.
Big Wand.
All right, that's our show for the next, folks. Appreciate y'all listening. As usual, Bad Real Podcast everywhere. Rate, like, subscribe, all that. Tell somebody, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We trying to take this thing, worldwide. So
And don't forget, give niggas your throat.
Oh, baby.
Hey.
Shit, give me no man. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Go and finish it, Keith.
Nah, we out.
Balls in my face.
Ball. I'm
Ball of it.
I look ass.
All right. I stopped it. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming through the stream. We out. Peace. Everybody say.
N-word.
Everybody wave bye to the camera. All right.